Good morning, beautiful people, and my brother Quinn. Thanks for coming. My name is Evan Pigeon, and I'm proud to present to you South Burlington's class of 2023. Get comfortable, everyone. Deep breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. We are almost there. From here, the sky's the limit, but as AP Calculus taught us this year, that limit might not exist. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the class of 2023 took their first steps inside South Burlington High School. A little backstory. I went to school in South Hero from kindergarten to 8th grade with the same 14 kids. Shout out to all the Islands kids. We were all excited to see what going to school was like, where not everyone is related to you. Now, I'd like to share some things I wish I knew before starting freshman year. I wish I knew that there wasn't actually a swimming pool on top of the school, but rather just a puddle of tears from AP chemistry students. I wish I knew that the upstairs boys' bathroom wasn't actually a scary place. Instead of slapboxing and swirlies, you get up there and it's just Mr. Marabella singing to himself. Beautiful voice, by the way. I wish I knew that showing up fashionably late to class was cool, but then you get home and your mom yells at you after receiving several emails, a text message, and a call that our son was skipping class. And do you realize that skipping class was in fact even more cool than you thought before? I wish I knew that there are two types of people in this world. People named Evan and everyone else. Stand up, my fellow Evans. We didn't choose this name. This name chose us. Much love. I wish I knew that only once in my 4 years would Cap Week actually end with a cap on my head. I wish I knew a week ago that I could have used ChatGPT to write this whole speech. As freshmen, we were scared of seniors, but I wish I knew that as seniors, we'd be afraid of the freshmen. Really, what's the greater epidemic, COVID-19 or freshmen wearing pajama pants to school? Some after effects of COVID will unfortunately last forever. But I'd actually like to thank COVID. Because of you, people never noticed I had braces on for 2 years. Now, I was told to tell a joke in this speech, so I will start with CVU. Moving on. As I look out into the audience, I'm surprised not to see the local bagel shop owners, as we have single-handedly funded their businesses for 4 years. You're welcome. Class of 2023, we survived the pandemic, learning practices, forgetting to mute yourself on Zoom, but no one except Rogan and PJ could survive Senior Assassin. Now, I'm going to go off script here. Early this morning, I watched Spongebob SquarePants. Yes, I'm 18 hours into my full Spongebob marathon. Up until 5 a.m., I had an ending to this speech that would have brought tears to your eyes. But it was this self-reflection on SpongeBob that made me fall back to the age-old question. What is in the Krabby Patty secret formula? And up until 5 hours ago, I was going to graduate still not knowing. For those who don't know, SpongeBob flips Krabby Patty burgers at this place called the Krusty Krab. And the Krabby Patty secret formula is never revealed in the show. But after 13 years of viewing, I think I finally found an answer. There isn't actually an exact formula. The best Krabby Patty is subjective, as everyone likes different things on their Krabby Patty. And in life, there isn't one secret formula. We are told that the formula for a successful life is to go to college, go to grad school, find a job to make money so you can make a comfortable life, then marry, and when comfortable, have kids. But I believe that we all have our own unique formula for life. They might have different ingredients, but they all have the same intended outcome: happiness. Here's a formula I strive to live by. Put that first step forward, and the feet of many will join you. Smile, and others will smile back at you. Love your community, love others, and love yourself. That last one is the most important and hardest one to achieve. and only when you can achieve that can ingredients be useful. Now, remember when I said earlier for everyone to get comfortable? Really? That is impossible. This day is supposed to be the peak of our lives thus far, yet we look like the least fashionable cult in America. Really, we do look pretty goofy in these. It's hot in here, and you're probably wondering if you put on enough deodorant, or in my case, if you should have actually put on deodorant. I don't know if I'm ready to graduate, despite having senioritis since kindergarten. Have we really taken time to appreciate the memories our class has created, the friends we've made, school lunches we've eaten? How fitting is it that when things are supposed to fall into place at your high school graduation, you're uncomfortable? But that's okay. Soak in this feeling. This day when we are most uncomfortable is ironically also one of the most important days of our lives. It is filled with relief, excitement, fear, and wonder with what the future holds. I challenge you, class of 2023, take one risk a day. To live a life settled in comfort is to be conquered by fear, and to live in discomfort is to accept growth. Despite what the people who assigned me to this speech possibly thought, there's nothing I can say today that will significantly alter your life, especially after I've just spent 45 seconds explaining the synopsis of Spongebob. But I'm here to provide the reassurance that you need to be happy with being you. There's a ticking clock above our heads where the exact end date is not set. Use your time how you want to. As the great philosopher Yoda once said, do or do not, there is no try. And be uncomfortable doing so. Find your purpose, and your purpose guides you to commit to your dreams. Now that was a lot for going off script. But do you know what would have made this a truly great speech? If I purposely went off script as a giant metaphor to show that the class of 2023 has been off script for 4 years. There was the script of how high school was supposed to happen, and then there's our script. Now that would have been the greatest speech of all time. I would like to end with a quote from Drake, the rapper second only to SB's Socks and Bardwash. Started from the bottom, now we here. Thank you. Love you all.